Hello, folks. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle. As always, I am Kyle.
And I'm James.
As we go a little something like this.
It's all about the good, bad, love, hate. How are you doing, good sir?
I am doing excellent. Woke up, drove to your house, got some coffee going. Got a guest. You brought me some kombucha that I'm probably going to try and drink on the air.
Let's do that. We're going to drink this kombucha on the air. We have, from the Geek Eclectic podcast, Nick.
Hi.
How are you
Nick.
doing?
I'm good.
You're good?
Oh yeah, can't
Awesome.
complain right now.
Good. You're here in a lovely Sunday afternoon at the Casa de Wertz and whatnot, and we appreciate you coming by. And you brought some kombucha or kombucha. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I say it differently every time, just in
Gotcha.
case.
It depends on how much we're drinking.
Pretty much.
Now, tell me about kombucha, because I actually don't really know what it is.
It's basically fermented tea that has a lot of probiotics. It's really good for the body, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of kombucha, but everyone that I know that is hugely health conscious goes, "Oh, gotta do the kombucha, man.
Yeah.
Gotta do the kombucha." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'll die early. It's fine."
I thought it was is it alcoholic? For some reason I thought it was alcoholic.
Fermented, but it only has
lightly.
like trace amounts of alcohol.
Oh, okay.
But like that thing's got as many probiotics or more than like Activia. So
Okay, that's cool.
I'm going to talk about that though. So
I say please don't poop on the podcast. I'd really
No.
appreciate it. That'd be real gross. James, I got some fan mail for you real quick.
All right.
This is subject line: "Come to the Caribbean and crash my wedding." This is from Randy. Mr. James, yes, I said it like your girlfriend would, ja, 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 instead of ha 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 ha. I really need your help here.
Wait. This is a Peruvian or a Brazilian?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say. His name is Randy, and he's not verified, he said.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I really need your help here. I have a wedding on December 2017, so this year, and I need you to crash it. Just so you know, do your usual thing, hilariously funny and awesome voice. Plus, it's in Puerto Rico, so you get to enjoy the beach.
Oh, it's Peruvian.
The sun,
Puerto Rican's American.
The food, and the pina colada, and then in parentheses, original place where invented. Appreciate the help. Cheers. So you may be hanging out at a wedding soon with Randy and whatever his wife is named.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm
I've
assuming
never really
Penelope?
traveled south. That would be interesting.
Do you have a passport?
I do, yeah. It's up
That's
to date.
good.
I was
don't.
thrown
I
off by
can't
the
go
ja
with you.
ja 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 because I don't know. We used to play a little Dota. I played a lot more.
Yeah.
And that was people from Peru and people from Brazil laugh like that in game, and
Do
they
they?
are cancerous people.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
That's very weird.
Well,
So,
your
yeah.
fan mail?
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is in all caps, so I don't know if I can justify
I
that.
say
Yeah.
scream it, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle should try out let's perform at the last American Idol since next year in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I can't sing. I mean, we know I can rap, but I can't sing. Yeah, okay, sure. When is the next American Idol?
It was in 2016.
Oh, fuck. We
I
tend to...
heard they were bringing it back, but I didn't retain that information because I found it so uninteresting.
I think we
so I don't
need
know.
to be checking our emails more frequently if we're getting stuff that ends in 2016. That's wonderful.
Maybe we should do more than read one every time we do this.
Well,
I
work on
like
it.
the system though.
Okay, I like the system.
I
It's flawed, but
personally-
it's the system.
I'm gonna say though, for the listener and the
Yeah.
writer of the email, there's always America's Got Talent.
That's
That's fairly
true.
still popular.
That's true.
is
I
it-
see a bunch of YouTube clips. My coworkers love that show.
On top of it, you don't have to be able to sing for that one.
That's true. You
Do
can
some
just
magic.
have talent.
Juice
Oh,
some
God.
magic.
You don't have to sing for the Great British Bake Off either.
No.
That's true.
I know, I
you
think
have
I
to be
got
British though. That's where
Fake
I
an
fail.
accent.
And I can't.
Do you have to be British? I think you just have to be over there.
I don't know. I got to read the
Yeah.
rule book. God damn it! But I know they're already filming the new season, so we'd be behind. So
They are.
and they don't have Mary Berry in it, so I'm a little upset. and a
okay.
little
I heard
afraid.
it wasn't going, but
Yeah.
I must have heard they didn't have Mary Berry, which is basically the same thing.
Which is they have Paul Hollywood still, but not Mary Berry because she is brand loyal to the company to the TV station that they were on, and they moved channels, and she said, "Fuck you guys, I'm
now
Mary
she's
Berry."
doing the Great British Baked Off.
Yeah, exactly. And she's just like smoking mad blunts 420 all day, which is absolutely wonderful. This has been the British Baking Show podcast with James and Kyle. That's wonderful. Nick.
All right. Yeah, introduce yourself.
Nick, how about you tell us a little about the Geek Eclectic podcast?
Well, Geek Eclectic is a production company that's local to Cleveland.
Awesome.
But the podcast has actually taken off fairly quickly.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got a lot of nice. I mean, God, we were on the.
What's that like?
Yeah.
It hit a nice plateau at around 200 plus, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you're not increasing. Gotcha. This
Yeah,
is fun.
okay, this
this
hurts.
is a joy. Yes.
Yeah.
Some people know, and not a lot. Good. No one's spreading that word. But it's interesting. It's fun. I mean, me and my partner Nick do it. It's easier because there's two Nicks there.
Yeah, Nick and Nick.
It's confusing if we have a guest and who the hell they're speaking to, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's very nice.
Okay.
Basically, we talk about anything that's in the geek culture.
Yeah.
You want to talk Battlestar Galactica? I got your back.
Yeah.
You want to talk Star Trek, Star Wars? Star Wars, let's be honest, he actually has it more than I do.
Gotcha.
But we can hit it, and go right through it.
That's wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
I like it. And you guys do movies as well. Actually, I met you at
Movie
a
review.
screening for It Comes at Night.
Yes, indeed.
So we've been getting hooked up with movies and stuff. So hopefully we'll get to go see some more movies soon. You saw Ghost Story, which was the newest one I couldn't go see. So.
Indeed, I did.
Yes.
It was interesting. Beautiful cinematography.
Yeah, A24 has just they do amazing production work. Like they
do.
really know what they're picking.
Yes,
and
indeed.
it's it may not be the best story all the time, but goddamn does it look fucking good.
I'm just sitting there going like, all right, these reviews are going to turn into us being like, let me pitch you something. Just let me pitch you something.
I got this idea. It's absolutely amazing. Well, I want to get into problems, but I want to try this kombucha.
All right.
Would you mind? Well, okay. So like that's tied into your thing.
Right. So should I go first?
I think
you
we
should.
should try some of this kombucha.
I think we should give an explanation of why he needs to first, though.
That's true. Ooh, I like this. Please take over my podcast because you're doing a much better job than I do with segues.
Yeah.
Tell us about your problem, and then we're gonna drink this lovely drink that says natural and energy on the side, which
And then it says natural energy, vegan raw enzymes probiotic.
The guy has a beard on it and
Bearded
glasses.
buck,
God,
B-U-C-H.
he looks
Oh, yeah.
better than I am.
Oh, God, yeah. That's literally the best kombucha in the city of Cleveland.
I like it. I
Cool.
like it. All right, explain why we have kombucha
So
here.
my problem is gut flora, or just like the enigma that is all of the shit that's alive in basically your entire digestive tract.
Okay.
So for every human cell in your body, there's about 10 bacteria. If we
Okay.
like ripped you apart and harvested you, 90% of the DNA we would get out of it is the little microbes living inside of you and not your own cells.
And what can you use the microbes for? Can you transfer microbes?
You can.
Really?
So that's usually
Fantastic.
done through the process of a fecal transplant. So
Okay.
that
Oh,
happens.
gross.
Like if you want to go, so you use broad spectrum
Gross.
antibiotics or whatever,
Yeah.
that also will kill a lot of your gut flora.
Okay.
And just the culture in your stomach is still very hard, not understood very well, but very important to human health.
Okay.
So it has positive and negative effects. And
Yeah.
what we're getting into is the research on this is still a long way to go. And part of the problem is a lot of these bacterial species that will live in your gut, we can't really culture outside of it.
Okay.
So they're hard to research. But going to the fecal transplant thing, there's actually even a lot of evidence that they can control behavior. So a woman who was very fit her entire life, exercised, never really ate a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember specifically what the procedure she had to undergo was, but she needed a fecal transplant to re-energize her, basically, gut flora. She got it from a woman who had been obese her whole life. She immediately started eating a lot more and gained close to 150 pounds.
Holy shit.
So she had never been like this before, but just from that fecal transplant, because she had the gut flora from the larger woman, she became large herself.
Okay.
So it's crazy that these little bugs inside of us
Control so much.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really shitty sequel to Idle Hands.
Idle poop.
Yes, Idle Poop. Have
Do
you
you know
seen
about
Idle Hands?
No, I
this
haven't. I
joke's
don't
not
even
gonna
know what
land.
that is.
Idle
Seth Green?
defecant.
Was Seth Green in it?
I don't even remember. Honestly.
There was a hand of a serial killer, and it got cut off, and it was put on another person, and then the hand tried to kill
Is
everyone.
Jessica Alba in that?
I think she might have been.
I hope so.
Yeah. I think she might have been because it was on Robot Chicken. Anyways, continue. Sorry, that's all
I forgot the exact
contribute
point
with.
I was making, but it's these things have positive benefits because they help other pathogens from not going down. They can also help us break down sugars.
Cool.
That we wouldn't otherwise be able to get energy from, but then they also have negative effects, like if one in your stomach somehow manages to go through the mucous membrane and inoculates another area of your body, all of a sudden that's a chronic infection.
Okay.
They can, what was I trying to think of? Right, so they can cause heart disease and atherosclerosis, which is a buildup of plaque in the your arteries.
Yeah.
So as you eat meat, there's this chemical called choline. I don't remember the specifics of it. When I used to work at the clinic, the head of my department studied this. So I've seen this slide a million times of like a picture of like a steak.
Yeah.
Going to choline, but eventually, the bacteria in your stomach will convert it into something that builds up plaque in your arteries.
Did you get to eat the steak?
No.
Oh.
But what was funny, I heard this guy gave his talk basically how like the bacteria in your stomach make steak, bad, give you heart disease. And then he went out to dinner with someone he was giving his talk to and ordered a giant steak. Like, so, he knows it, but we're doing it.
It reminds me of the Clerks movie. I almost said Clerks episode. Clerks movie where the guy is, like, selling cigarettes. And he, like, doesn't smoke or whatever. And he's, like, pushing them or whatever. That's, like, what he does. That's his job. Yeah, anyways, sorry.
No, that's good.
All I can contribute is movies today, guys. I'm, like, a little hungover. It's fine.
Yeah. So then there's this whole, like, we have the kombucha here. The whole like probiotic push, like Activia and stuff.
Yeah.
So I know the yogurts, they culture specifically species of lactobacillus bacteria and a few others, not because they would actually take residence in your gut.
Yeah.
Because they're easy to grow.
Okay.
So they've like it's been shown that like if these bacteria when you're actually like taking residence in your tract, that'd be healthy, but eating that yogurt will never ever make one inoculate your digestive tract.
Okay.
So it is kind of like there's not anything wrong with it, but that whole probiotic push for yogurt and whatever, it's bullshit. If like the probiotic yogurt is more than the regular yogurt, just get the regular yogurt.
Okay.
But if you like the taste, like there's not a downside
Jamie
to it.
Lee Curtis is in, and she was in Halloween. Another movie reference. Hungover Kyle once again. Have you had Activia? It's not bad.
No,
come on.
not.
She was so much better than True Lies, though.
This is true.
God, I love True Lies. That was a great movie.
Hey, True Lies can tell me how I need to poop. That's fine with me.
That's fine. That's fine. Actually, Jamie Lee Curtis is probably. We were watching Evo before we started. She is normally at every Evo cosplaying as a character behind a mask because her and her son love fighting games and she doesn't want to be seen, and she ends up dressing like Street Fighter characters and goes to see Evo with her son every year.
That's awesome.
Isn't that amazing? Full circle. Kyle's good at this game.
I don't think it's more she doesn't want to be seen. She doesn't want to be hounded by people.
That is true.
She's one of those that...
Yeah, sorry.
She's one of those that's... I doubt that she'd give an ounce of a shit what anyone thinks of her. She's like, I don't care.
Yeah, but
just
she
stop.
like,
don't want to talk.
Stop having a crowd.
Are you talking to me about Street Fighter? No, then get the fuck away.
Yeah, you're not talking about push blocking and advancing guards? No, go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear about Halloween anymore. The new remake of Halloween with Danny McBride. It's fine.
So with the kombucha, I don't really know because it's actually not. It's probiotic like naturally, or it has. So it's fermented by a SCOBY, which stands for symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast.
Okay.
I didn't really see anything much about it when I was looking this up. I don't know if it has. It's like a naturally fermented thing. I don't know if those microbes like actually like take residence in your gut from a SCOBY. But I'm excited to try it. So.
Well, you're gonna try it right now.
Do you want to go get glasses, or should we just like share germs?
I don't know. I can get.
I mean,
glasses.
hey, you're already sharing probiotics. Might as well.
Exactly.
Wow, that's like
this is the
a
bearded booch.
real gushing when I opened that.
Do you have to?
Give it a smell.
Yeah,
it's Kool-Aid from Bearded Booch, I should probably mention.
Where is Bearded Pooch at?
They're actually located in Cleveland. That's a local company.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
It's still going.
Tell us your first thoughts on the kombucha. This is a audio tutorial on kombucha all of a sudden. Good, bad?
You know what? It's very mild. I don't know what I expected. It's kind of like a bitter smell, but it's not bad.
Why do people make their own kombucha?
Because I think I just got SCOBY in my mouth, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, pass it this way.
Okay.
I'm going to try it. Do I have to shake it?
I don't know. Did it say to do that?
Yeah, give it a shake. What the hell?
Oh, nope, not going to shake it. Not going to shake it. Anyways.
That almost exploded everywhere.
That was excellent timing with right over the...
I know. Right over my audio equipment.
That'd have been fine.
Because I am an audio professional. There we go.
I like the trailer while he's saying it. Professional.
Yeah, you get kind of a little disgusted face.
Huh.
Yeah. I know, there's
Kyle
not a
loves
lot
it. We
to
can tell.
Yeah.
I would drink this again.
So that's like
one more sip. Sorry.
I kind of had that feeling about it too, where I like this enough, but my guess is for what did that bottle cost?
I don't know actually.
Oh,
nice.
I got to sit down and I met with the guys that own Bearded Booch and a bunch of other local companies, and this was one that was just like, "Here, try it. It's new." And I said, "Okay."
I like it.
I could dig
and
that.
Then
I could dig that. I could
heard you having
probably
issues, and I'd bring it.
how many kombuchas are you supposed to drink? Like in a week? Like, is this supposed to be like a daily thing, like an Activia deal, or?
Sure, why not?
Okay, sure, I like it.
To boost their sales, yes. Let's go with
why
at
not?
least once a
Bearded
day.
Pooch, let's do 3 times a day. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Don't shake your book. Flip and
Hey.
flip and swirl instead.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
Yeah.
Flip and swirl.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
literally
supposed to
like
do
that,
this.
and then doing that.
Okay, James Bond. It's a drink. it's any way
Oddly
I
enough,
want
though,
it.
his didn't foam up and explode out. So
I'm trying my best. See, they should make that warning bigger then.
That's
I'm
actually
basically testing their marketing, and they failed.
well, you
So-
didn't read any of it though.
I know, that's the idea.
You saw there was a beard.
It should have been on the cap. That's all I'm saying.
So this is a 12-ounce bottle, which I believe is a beer and soda standard size, and it's about 45 calories.
That's not bad.
It doesn't seem to have any. It has 5 milligrams of salt, which is almost nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's.
And I think like 8 grams of sugar.
It did have 8 grams of total carbs. That's correct.
I'm assuming that's where the energy aspect comes into the thing. It tastes good. It has a little sour taste to it, but I like sour a lot. So
Well, it's fermented, so I
Yeah.
mean, it's gonna go that route.
Well,
It's definitely-
sour or acid is the Latin word for sour. I don't know if you know that.
No,
so that's why
now
when
I do.
Things are acidic. They
Okay.
taste sour usually. So this is carbonated. So carbon dioxide plus water makes carbonic acid. So it's gonna be somewhat acidic.
Yeah.
And you're having like a lot of. I'm sure there's some lactic acid in here from the fermentation. So
yeah,
I bet this is a pretty low pH. I don't know that though.
yeah. We're just
That's my
guessing.
guess, yeah.
Well, Bearded Pooch, you got a huge free shout out on the Plucking Petals podcast
Yeah.
with some listeners. It's fine. My mom will probably buy some at this point. That's
Yes.
great. Can you buy it at like a local They just gave it to you.
I,
Are they in grocery stores?
I'm not sure where. I'll tell you what. I will not technically be texting while I do this, but
That's
I will
fine.
find out if
That's
I can
fine.
find out where
we're
it
gonna,
is.
Well, we're gonna go back to James because he's drinking. So what's the problem with gut flora exactly? Because it sounds like it's a good thing.
Well, they're both. I mean, my problem
Okay.
is probably more the enigma of gut flora that
Okay.
there's just so much going on, and the research is starting to pick up on it, but for the most part, it's kind of been underobserved. So
Okay.
it's a big impact on human health, and
I've never really heard of it. Like I know what it is. And
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like I've never realized its impact in someone's life like that.
I think there's like a crazy potential. Like you could probably like target heart disease and stuff like that by just like finding the right bugs in your stomach and like killing those and inoculating
Okay.
like ones, but we don't have near enough knowledge to kind of start going at it from that route.
That's
but
fine.
It's pretty interesting. So.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. Nick, do you have some locations for us? Did you
Not
find
yet.
some? Perfect. Just we'll go.
It's
we'll go
Sunday
into that.
morning. Who knows
Did you
when
know,
he'll be
did
waiting.
you know a little bit more of the dry weight of your poop is bacteria? A little more than half of the dry weight of your poop is bacteria.
Oh.
I don't often have dry poop,
Yeah.
so.
Oh.
Yeah. What's dry? What's
What about
dry
the moist
poop
weight
like?
of your poop?
Yeah.
That I don't know, but I'm going
Are
to
you
suggest
having
maybe
problems?
eat some more fiber.
Yeah, I was saying,
I
you
thought
should
it was
try some kombucha.
I thought it was supposed to be dry. Okay.
It's not astronaut ice cream, asshole. Like,
I don't know.
See, when you're saying dry, I'm thinking like it's gonna. If you poke it with something, it'll just dust down.
I was thinking more like a
dry.
solid
Like a souffle?
piece.
A solid
No.
piece. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not talking diarrhea.
All right.
Diarrhea.
That's what I thought you meant.
No. I more meant that there's poop. It's solid, but it's probably moist a little bit. I'm
Okay.
not gonna take my finger and check, but I'd put money on it.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna assume that poop is normally moist. Oh boy, guys, this is
Otherwise, pooping would suck.
Man, that
Push
got
this
too real.
dryness out.
yeah, it'll hurt. It's like pooping out a souffle. It's
A
perfect.
nice little piece of sandpaper.
Oh,
Ouch.
gross roni and meatballs.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay. Nick, let's talk about your problem, good sir, that you bring into the podcast.
Yes. I wanted to discuss what you guys think they should do with the DCU.
So I knew this was. I watched reviews of all the movies, but I did not watch any.
Don't worry,
I've seen
you're
all
not
of
missing
them.
much of anything.
Yeah.
You saw the Dark Knight stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw that.
That's
It's
all
still
you
Batman.
Yeah.
But the new Superman, not a huge fan.
No,
The Batman versus Superman, I thought sucked.
it's real bad.
I actually didn't mind Ben Affleck as Batman. A lot of people
that
did.
was the one thing I enjoyed in that. Was
Yeah, he
Ben
kind of
Affleck.
made parts of the movie. I'm like,
All right, that's
All right,
fine.
I'm in.
Yeah, that's cool.
but he went from writing, directing, and starring in the up and coming movie
Yeah.
to pulling out of two of those three, and sounds like he might be pulling out of the acting too.
I mean, with all the backlash and stuff. By the way, for those who don't know, DC Universe is the DC Comics, which is the opposite
Detective
of
Comics.
Yes,
Like an
Detective
ATM
Comics
machine and a PIN.
They make comic books and video games and movies and stuff like that. They take over the CW basically.
Yeah.
In between Riverdale episodes. So.
Well, I mean, you have to have something buffering time.
Exactly. But overall, I feel like the DC universe does a really good job in their television.
Excellent job.
It's all hokey in some, but it like works for their audience and demographic. But when it comes to the films, especially recently, they are all garbage town. I didn't see Wonder Woman though. I haven't got myself to see that one yet.
I was so hoping you were going to say they shit the bed.
No.
But, no. That'd have been my hopeful segue from the other one too.
But they definitely shit the bed for a while. They've been rolling in it too.
What about
Wonder Woman was
Suicide
good.
Squad's in that too? Nightmare. Yeah.
That was a nightmare film.
Which, let's be honest, there were like two good characters in the whole thing. And
Margot
Robbie did a beautiful job. Literally, I thought she did an amazing job, honestly.
It was cool. She was fine.
And Will Smith did great because he's Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith was playing Will Smith. Though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Will Smith was playing Will Smith that can shoot better.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Oh, you don't know that. I don't know how good Michelle Will Smith is.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
He could be the next John Wick for all I know, and that'd be fucking great.
Are those in the
That'd be
DC
cool.
universe?
No.
God, John Wick would just kill everyone. It would be a 10-minute
that's
short
new
film.
It's like John Wick versus Batman is 6 minutes long.
Boom, just 2 shots.
Just him buying a nice suit, him buying a bunch of guns, and then he walks into the room and just shoots him.
That's all he needs. Fuck
Perfect.
yeah.
I want to plug the John Wick movies some more. I love those.
Those are great. They're
I
making
enjoy
a
the hell out of
TV
those.
show, and I
Are
don't
they
know how I
really?
feel about that.
Does it have Keanu?
It might. They're
That's the
talking
only
about
way I
it.
think
If
would
it
be
has
okay.
Keanu, I'll watch it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah.
I think they're doing one more John Wick film. Is what they're saying, and then they're doing this. Maybe I think it's on Fox. I think Fox bought the pilot for the John Wick series. So
I really like the John Wick movies. I don't think they have any more legs. I think you do one more movie. I don't want to spoil the ending of the second one, but
they kind of open
what
it
they
up a
did
little
there,
bit, but
and
they're
that's
going
it.
to narrow it down that way.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm actually excited for that Atomic Blonde movie too.
Yeah,
that
it
looks
good.
phenomenal.
Because the one of the directors from John Wick is doing that movie. So
okay, to get back on the DC thing.
yeah.
Or Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Or Charlize Theron is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and
she looks
she's
good.
wonderful. And
She's doing a Mad Max Fury Road standalone, the Furiosa prequel.
Is she?
Really?
I'm fine with that. Who is the same guy writing it?
No idea.
Oh well, okay. That's fine.
Do you think a good Superman movie is possible?
Yeah.
I think as a character, he is so black and white. I either
He
have
is my
infinite power or you have this green rock and I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's possible to make an interesting movie style story.
I don't think so. I want it to be. I think anything's possible.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. You
I
can
mean,
guess.
Nick Cage was gonna be Superman at one point, and Kevin Smith was helping writing this film. So I mean,
Yeah, that could be
coulda-
fun to
coulda-
watch.
We could have had good times. But then it ended up being Wild Wild West and made Will Smith the star he is today, so I can't complain that much. So that's fine. Have you guys seen that documentary?
I have not.
It's called Waiting for Superman. It's all about them slowly killing this Superman project off.
Waiting for Superman is a documentary
No.
about the school system.
Oh yeah, shit. Damn it. I'm thinking oh fuck, what is it called?
No one help
find
him.
it.
No one help
Yeah,
him.
don't help me because I'm not gonna
I
I'm not
can't. I
gonna
don't
look
know
it
what
up.
it's
I
called.
have
Okay,
the phone
better.
right there. But Waiting for Superman is
About how our school system is
is
totally
garbage.
fucked. Yeah.
It's in the same way, but this one has Nick Cage.
Okay.
It's different.
Waiting
very-
for Superman, but with Nick Cage.
But with Nick Cage.
Like usual.
Exactly.
No, Wonder Woman was actually excellent.
Okay.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I think if they're going to do anything, they need to basically recast half the movieverse.
That's fine.
And not even kind of. They need to do like a crisis
Mm-hmm.
where it merges the universes together.
Okay.
And instead of having the whole let's not involve TV
Yeah.
in movies,
They need to
screw
involve-
that.
Yeah.
People love the guys that are on the television show right now.
The guy who's playing Flash on the television show,
Grant
from what
Gustin.
I've seen, he's great.
He is phenomenal.
But I
He
don't
does
think
it
they're
well.
good for a reason that would be good in a movie too.
I've
Why is
Because
that?
it's all
That's
like,
cool.
character interactions and like serial style stories, and I just don't know if that
Translates?
I don't know if that would translate to something we have to pack into an hour and a half.
Okay.
But here's the beauty of that part. You don't have to pack it in an hour and a half. You have him on the Flash TV show for 23 episodes a year, where you can literally do stuff that builds up to the movies.
But I'm Bobby Businessman now. I'm gonna alienate all of the people that haven't seen the show yet.
That is true.
Fine.
That's a bad business move to
I don't
make
know.
it too integrated in television because I don't have cable unless I'm pirating the film and pirating the TV show. I'm not going to know what's going to happen. I don't know. I feel like that's a good and bad thing.
That's the CW, honestly. It's everywhere. You can even watch it online.
Oh,
you
really?
don't even need a provider. You can just watch it online.
Oh, geez. So, please just watch our programming.
Yeah, that is kind of like
I
you're
like
almost
that.
giving me 20 hours of homework to go see your movie.
Except they're good. It's one of those that you sit there and go, yes, it's slightly more, but at the exact same time, what did Marvel do?
Exactly.
I mean, Marvel is, and let's not say that Marvel's not the best at doing this right now.
No, they are,
but
they're nailing it.
I think they're even experiencing some sort of fatigue. I don't know what this Infinity War is going to look like, but can they really keep this going?
They can, and they'll try.
Yeah.
They'll definitely try. They posted something about there's a new trailer that's going to leak soon about it. They were like, everyone's speculating what this trailer was that people saw at this Disney conference yesterday. So, but we don't know what it is because they wouldn't let anyone film it, and no one has
Judgy.
been. I know, yeah, and no one has been brave enough to actually post it online apparently. So, what are they?
Make a burner account, just do it.
Exactly, Mickey Mouse gonna come and beat the shit out of you. Fucking man up a little bit.
They'll be like, oh, that came from CE4. That was Tom Everett. Kill him.
Kill him. Kill everyone that he loves. But yeah, I've seen Suicide Squad. Batman vs Superman was garbage town.
Mm-hmm.
I just want them to do. It's not like I want them to fail because I'm paying money to see these.
Here's
films.
my problem: is fucking cinematic universes.
Yeah.
Make a movie.
Yeah.
And if it's good enough, make one that's tied in, and then it should build itself.
Mm-hmm.
This is a problem in video games too. It's just you make it like the Destiny problem, I'm going to call it. You made something that's supposed to be a vehicle for selling more stuff instead of making the game or making the movie that I really want to go see.
Yeah.
Too many open-ended and hooks, and we got to tie this all together. Fuck that. Let me just watch a movie and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I feel like John Wick
miss those.
does so good with that is that he's like, cool, this is a complete story. If we want to open it up, we can. We don't have to.
It did a pretty good job of building John Wick's backstory without just having a guy tell it. You saw this weird kind of assassin environment with these gold coin currency and this weird hotel.
And just how everyone knew each other and stuff like that, and just it's that's just called good writing. You're doing a showing not telling element to it, and I feel like that does amazing. Batman vs Superman is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
And they did a bunch of things like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, but I'm gonna kill you first because you're Mr. Man, and it was bad. It was
and
real
hey,
bad.
don't kill me because my mother's also named Martha.
Exactly. Nailed it.
Why did you say that name?
Why'd you say that name?
Yeah, it kills me. I think, honestly, the only two people that you need to keep from the current DC universe on the movie scale is Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And the guy who's playing Aquaman, which is...
The guy in Game of Thrones.
That and Stargate Atlantis.
Which guy in Game of Thrones?
He was
the
horse
Drago.
guy.
Okay.
Called Drago.
Yeah.
So hang on, I know the guy's name. I'm gonna forget it though right now.
See, we're all forgetting things today. So
He played Ronan on Stargate. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but he's dude. I've never in my life sat there and been like, Aquaman's kind of cool. I see that, I'm like, Aquaman's badass. You keep that.
Yeah, please.
Done.
Please ride that out.
Yep.
I'm hoping that DC tries to maybe even move into the Netflix territory. Maybe that'll help. Because, Marvel did pretty well with Netflix stuff for the most part. I'm a little behind on some of the Netflix stuff with them. But, I saw the Punisher poster yesterday, and I got real excited.
Yeah.
And I haven't been excited for just seeing a poster in a while. So, I saw the Last Jedi posters this morning, and I'm like, all right, fine.
There's a lot of red in that.
I'm like, there's a lot of conflict in this poster right now. But the Punisher one got me excited as shit. So I don't know. I think you still can make stuff in that because I feel like we're also experiencing some kind of superhero fatigue because it's selling so well for all companies. You can sell games, toys, movies, books, anything. There's always a market for it. But I think people are getting very tired, so I think we need to...
I'm absolutely tired of origin stories.
Yeah.
I know what a superhero is. I don't need it, force-fed to me.
It's like everyone knows who Spider-Man is.
Well, that's the thing they're running into with, how you were saying before, how you don't want it to be just, there's so much going on there, and Jesus, you don't want the homework, but the homework comes from you already know the origin story.
Yeah.
People that walk into this don't.
That's true.
So they always sit there and go, oh, no, shit, There's 5-year-olds that have never seen this before.
Yeah.
We must tell them that Bruce Wayne's parents died.
All right, let's go back to John Wick. You can have it start in the middle of things, and just with good storytelling and screenwriting, they can pick up on, like, oh, this must have been what happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more origin stories for the next, 6 years for ones we've already gotten.
Yeah.
I don't want a Superman. I don't want a Batman. I don't want Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man one didn't do that.
But
as
they
far
did
as I'm
a
concerned.
newsreel or something.
Did they?
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but I haven't heard, because I'm assuming if it did happen, the backlash online would be unbearable. So
I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but I'm going to say it again. I hate when a movie starts with someone telling you what's happening or a newsreel of what's happening.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to do that, just go one step lazier and just put a camera in the writer's room and have them explaining to me the backstory and then start the movie.
Hello, I'm John, the head writer of Marvel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd watch that.
Yeah. I feel like
I'd sit there and be like, hang on, is that Jeff Johns? Hi, guys. Superman, way too powerful. His parents died in a big planet explosion. No big deal.
Yeah.
We're going to just gloss past that. No one's going to wonder why Clark Kent is now a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And looks identical to Superman with glasses. Don't judge.
Yeah.
And then now to the story.
I have a hypothesis on that. Everyone knows it's Superman, but are you going to fucking tell the guy that can just, punch your skeleton into the sun?
I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Clark Kent. Oh, no.
Are you serious?
Clark, why don't you come on in my office? Yes, Mr. White. How you doing?
Yeah, of course. Anything you
Hey, I wasn't
want.
really happy with your last performance.
Yeah, please. You could do a little better. Oh, God, no.
Maybe they just like someone they can walk over. Like you sit, basically, it's like sitting there and watching a god you can walk over for a while.
Yeah.
I know it's him. Clark, go clean the coffee machine.
Oh, he just relishes in it. He's just like, I can tell Superman to fuck up.
Yeah.
I had him cleaning toilets all day.
I'll be dead by next week because they'll find a way to kill me, but it'll be fucking worth it. I'll tell my kids the story.
40 people died on a subway crash because I had him in the bathroom and he didn't hear about it happening.
The next time the damn Daily Planet globe falls from the top, it's gonna just land on me.
He's busy. Yeah, I wonder what happened and how that happened.
I'll look across the street right before the thing crushes me. I'll see Clark having a hot dog, just smiling at me like, goosh.
And he just waves. You're like, hey, Clark. Boom, dead forever.
So this is happening? Fine, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I deserve it. That makes sense. I guess I don't know how to save the DC universe besides the fact that they need to have only 1 to 2 writers on something. Suicide Squad had 6.
Yeah, and they had different versions of the movie.
They had a bunch
Actually,
of rewrites.
that is a good problem. I didn't see Guardians 2 yet, but I remember really liking the first one. I heard the second one's kind of in the same realm of quality. Because they're written by one guy.
Yeah.
I feel like
It has one
writing
voice,
by
one
committee.
particular, And when it gets into that, because they're like, well, because I mean, also, it doesn't matter what they do over here, because overseas they make all their money. They make a bunch of money
China
over here
blows
anyways.
us out of the water when it comes to box office.
Exactly. That's why they keep making fucking 24 Transformer films. It's like they make so much money over there, it doesn't fucking matter.
They're talking about making a Warcraft movie exclusively for China.
That makes sense. That Warcraft movie is garbage.
Dog shit here, but China blew it up to $1 billion plus.
Yeah, that's all. That's
is that
because
they're forcing all their prisoners to farm gold on World of Warcraft anyway?
Yeah,
I know this.
They get to they're like it's relatable.
Yeah.
I get to press the space bar in real life too now. Holy shit. But yeah, the idea that they have rewrites and revisions and different writers, there's not a constant voice and there's a definite tone change. And DC does this thing where they had this idea for Suicide Squad, when the first trailer came out, they had set a tone. And then they saw how good Guardians of the Galaxy was, and then they
just say Gardens
of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull
That's fine. I'm dying. It's okay. Gardens of the Galaxy is all about sunflowers and.
Oh, you didn't need to push the joke. I just wanted to point
that's
it
fine.
out.
I'm gonna roll in it. So Guardians of the Galaxy, they put out the movie came out or whatever, and then everyone at DC saw that and they went, "Oh fuck, this is what they actually want. They don't want us to do this tone.
Dark, sinister stuff that's not working for us yet.
Exactly.
Or at all.
So why don't they save money on writers and just write a computer program that just kind of looks at these box office trends and just shits out their scripts? You save a lot of money.
I'm sure it exists, honestly.
I'm sure it exists. There is Twitter. I mean, there's Twitter bots that do that. I follow a Twitter bot that does that writes episodes of like HGTV shows. Like, it's so funny. Like,
that one seems really easy to do. It's
yeah.
like they saw 3 houses. There's somehow a school teacher and a woman who has an Etsy shop with a budget for $650,000.
And that's what it is. It's the Twitter bot makes the 2 people and gives them a budget. They're like, my cousin, my brother, they're married. My husband Carl just eats wood, and I like to sweep houses. We have a budget of $1.2 million. It's an amazing Twitter bot. It's
Maybe
wonderful.
I need to get into eating wood.
I know.
Sounds lucrative.
I don't know. It's a whole backstory. That's why it's an hour episode in HGTV, motherfucker. I think that like DC doesn't know how to crowd they don't understand their demographic and what they're looking for. Because they just want to do that's what they did with when Deadpool came out.
I get it's a
they
business,
fucked everything up.
but it's an art. Like, shouldn't there be like someone wants to tell a story and like let's turn that into something instead of just like let's manufacture a product.
And let's be honest, they've proven they can do stories. Like, they had a decade of Smallville, for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
it was Superman before he's Superman.
Yeah,
but I think it's
when you write that, you got to sit there and go to yourself, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
He's not Superman.
I think they're just taking that gamble because, like, all right, you spend $150 million on these movies and occasionally get lucky, like Jurassic World, and it makes over $1 billion. Mm-hmm. So that's like a 5-fold return on investment. You just made like $800 million. Mm-hmm. So I think their thing is just like keep shitting these out until we have the one that strikes.
Yeah. And that's where I feel like indie films are starting to get their resurgence, is that they have
people
one
don't
voice.
want to be treated like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even like indie superhero films, like there's this one I really like. It's called Super. It's got Rainn Wilson and Ellen Page, and like that was the guy who made some of the Trauma films. Like
I don't know what that is, but I've seen Super. It was
okay.
great.
So Trauma is like B and C level like funny horror films. Like they have like a superhero called the Toxic Avenger, which is just this nerd that fell into toxic waste, and he's super strong, but he's like ugly as shit, and his girlfriend's blind, and it's like it's real campy. Like, and they made this movie called Super, and it did great, and it had one voice and one direction and one tone, and it's like fuck yeah.
But
like,
I'm sure it didn't make the money of.
No, it didn't make the money of it, but it's highly regarded. But they don't care about ratings because even though we go back to do you guys remember when Batman Superman came out and Rotten Tomatoes people made a petition to close Rotten Tomatoes for being unfair to
I do remember
DC
that
stuff. First off, guys, Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregating website, so they take reviews from everyone.
And I think it's owned by
Sony.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Yeah, they partially own it, so it's like they could skew reviews if they want to. It's just a bad film, so they just don't care as long as it makes money, and that's their problem.
The really sad part is this isn't related to DCU, but there's the independent ones and there's ones that are made that are passion projects that are beautiful.
Yeah,
and we had a nice chunk of maybe 5 or 6 years where the whole torrent industry and whole not going to see movies, but just being like, I'll download that now. It's from a Steadicam. That's fine. I don't care. Ruined it. Like, you have, Kick-Ass, which was a great story. You watched Kick-Ass too?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
All right. Kick-Ass 1 was great. Kick-Ass 2 was great. And honestly, Hit Girl, the solo movie would have been good, and then the final third movie. Yeah. It would have been a phenomenal system. Just like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Mm-hmm. That was one of my favorite movies that came out that year, but no one saw it because fuck seeing. I can spend $15 or this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
I think there was no name recognition there. I know some people pirated it, but I doubt that's why it didn't make a profit.
One of the ones that came out for Kick-Ass, they literally said the actor and one of the directors, the director and one of the actors, reversed that, said the reason that they're not having any future Kick-Ass movies is because of pirating.
That sounds so like I'm taking my toys and going home, though.
Oh, no. It's that they lost, instead of the money that they made on the first movie, they lost a shit ton because no one saw it, but it had monstrous reviews from both people and studios. And everything was like, oh, this is a phenomenal movie. Yeah. But you look at box office numbers.
Exactly.
I don't know if you can say that's pirating, though. I mean, maybe you can't attribute that to pirating.
I also think marketing has a big deal with that too.
Game of Thrones is the most pirated show ever, and I think it's doing quite well.
Oh yeah, but it's because you have people on literally the people that buy HBO every month. Mm-hmm. They're paying for it. They don't really give a shit. They're sitting there going go for it. Hey, someone has to buy this and then do it. This is others. No, go for it. Please.
I feel like that kind of downloading thing was was kind of the big studio's fault, because like I remember when the Expendables 3 movie came out, everyone downloaded because there was a leak of it, because they're like, it's that fatigue again. They're like, I'm not going to pay a bunch of money to see a shitty movie, so I'm going to think everything's shitty, so I'm going to download everything. Fuck you guys. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
And I feel like a lot of indie films got in the crossfire in that, and that's why we don't have Kick-Ass 3.
Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, sucks. I saw Kick-Ass 2. A friend of mine downloaded it and gave me a copy. And I was like, no, I was working all the time at that point, so I really couldn't have gone and seen it either way. But
exactly.
He literally was like, oh, you haven't seen that yet? Here. To get through a flash drive to me. I was like, seriously.
But your example, you said you couldn't have seen it yet because you wouldn't have gone to work. That pirated viewing you had was not a lost sale.
True.
You just wouldn't have seen it. So that's why I don't think it's...
True, but I think I'm probably not the standard, because I was working night shift doing EMS at the time. Mm-hmm. It was one of those of, I'm third shift and that just ain't happening.
Exactly.
There's no joy in life at that point.
Yeah,
there's just work.
It's all dead.
I know.
So you work third sometimes, so I understand.
It's miserable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I had like 2.5 years of third shift.
Yeah.
So it was one of those that I didn't see a movie for the entire time I was doing it.
I understand.
But I think
I know
lives
a lot of
are
other
busy,
people
and there's a
that
lot of
didn't.
people like that. So I know piracy hurts, and especially small games. And I don't know if I ever talked about like the G2A stuff with video games, where people steal credit cards, buy indie games
last time,
put it on that thing,
and which is a huge problem.
It actually has ruined indie studios. So in that sense, piracy's bad. But like, when these like bigger movies and stuff, I'm not really sure if you can consider every pirated viewing a lost
I wasn't
sale.
Gonna see it. Just, I guess it depends. It's like a person by person basis. So it's obviously wrong because you're stealing.
Yeah, I'm not saying piracy's not a problem, but I just don't think in the context of like No Kick-Ass 3 or some of these movies, they're being honest when they say that's why we're not doing it.
Yeah.
I think it just didn't have the sales, and it's not like every pirated viewing, or even if every pirated viewing was a wash of the movie, I still don't know if it would have made enough money. I don't have these numbers, but it just it seems.
So here's the thing I like to do when I had the opportunity to do it is when I go to a movie theater, I will buy a ticket for a lower budget film and then go see the film I was actually going to go see.
Yeah.
So like if I'm going to go see Transformers, I'm going to buy something for Baby Driver and then just go see Transformers. So at least they get the money. So in a way, I'm still fucking the system up a little bit.
Yeah. Numbers, I'm not gonna lie.
It's also I heard you probably know opening week is mostly studio, and then running it longer is mostly the theater. So I guess
because
you rent the
movies, film and whatnot. So
you do want to hit it the week it comes out. Like if you really want, hey, I like this movie, I like this director, I want to.
Yeah, you want to support and whatnot. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's weird. The whole industry itself is kind of shit sometimes, and that's why I think that Netflix is still can do good in that regard, because they have so much money. They're just like, just go make your thing. Like I watched this film the other day called Shimmer Lake with Rainn Wilson, and it was fun. It was a good movie. It was just Netflix thing. They just have money to do what they want to do, and I feel like that could be maybe the turnaround to all this.
I mean, they're basically digital HBO.
Yeah. And it's very exciting.
Except it's even more accessible because you don't have to have cable.
Exactly.
Done.
Yeah, you watch at your own time. I know there is HBO Go, but like I hate
the app, honestly.
The cable schedule.
The app.
The app's really clunky. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. I'm sure if they spend more time on it, that'd be fine. But
yeah,
it's not like they have time or money to do that.
No, not at all. They're
well,
HBO.
I mean, there's priorities, but yeah,
I understand. Well, let's go into our WikiHow segment because I feel like helping some 12-year-olds today.
Excellent.
For those who haven't heard us before, we do a segment where we answer the Q&A questions on a specific WikiHow article. This WikiHow article is how to be a witch. And these are some of the Q&A questions that are user submitted, and they are answered by either the community or a WikiHow contributor. So the first question is, will it harm my loved ones if I become a witch? Folks, it should. It probably will. I've told my parents some bad things about my life, and probably being a witch is... I've never been a witch. Have you guys been a witch before?
No.
Have you ever met someone who genuinely thought they were?
Yes.
They hang out at Hot Topic. They wear fingerless gloves.
Nope.
Okay, well, I met some faux witches.
Yeah, I think you met a teenager.
Oh, damn it. I always get those confused.
No, but like real like Wiccans or whatever.
No.
I've met some Wiccans.
Yeah.
How is
very
a
easygoing.
Wiccan?
Very easygoing people.
Nice.
Some of the nicest people I've actually met, honestly.
I can dig it.
And it's all the allure that comes with the whole Wicca thing is just they're like, I believe this.
Yeah.
Basically it's kind of Buddhism to me.
Yeah.
There's like I'm a good person and I believe this stuff. Cool.
There you go. I like it. So what if your family is hurt by your being a witch, though? How do we help this 12-year-old?
Well, I think their concern's more about having the powers
Yeah.
of magic and wizardry and witchery.
That sounds more like philosophy. I guess I was kind of wondering how someone could be like, yeah, I'm a witch, I can cast spells, and then
Game on. Let's
they
play.
like try it, and then when the spells don't work, how do they be like, oh, maybe I'm not a witch?
Maybe they just need to train more. I don't know.
The right
That could
crystal.
be. Yeah, they don't have the right crystal or wand or
Book or whatever. When I become a witch, do I have to keep my powers secret? No.
Absolutely not.
So here, all right. Anyone, if you ever find out you have like a magic power of some kind, immediately come forth with that. That changes our fundamental understanding of the universe.
Exactly.
And is like a huge deal.
You could be using it to help people,
Yeah.
or you could be making cool YouTube videos,
Or
which I will watch a shit ton of.
Or money. Both.
That's fine,
All three
yeah.
of those options.
Yeah, money's
You can
great
help.
too.
You can make YouTube videos or money. Do it all, if I say.
Apparently, according to the WikiHow contributor, in Wicca, part of witch's pyramid is to be silent. That's weird. I'd be very vocal about that. I'd basically be the Iron Man of the witches. I'd be like, I'm a witch.
I'd be just like walking down
Wouldn't
the
you
street
technically be a
shooting
wizard,
lightning out of my hand.
Yes, I could be both. Maybe I had the
Don't
right
judge
voice.
your gender identity.
That's right.
Gotcha,
2017, motherfucker.
There it is. All right, gotcha.
I'm still learning about witchcraft and the basics. I've tried spells, but they don't work. Any idea why? You suck at being a witch. You should try harder. Read
That's
more.
basically what it says. It's like very polite. Like you have to believe it. You have to. You maybe use the wrong words or ingredients.
Yeah, maybe your pronunciation is garbage, like mine usually is when I said Gardens of the Galaxy.
Yes.
And that could have just killed 3 people in this room if I was a real witch, but
It did.
you know, it did. It
Just inside.
It just
Not-
destroyed souls.
Not like physically, just inside.
Well, I
But
mean,
it doesn't
you-
matter what words you use, Kyle. When you talk, I die inside.
That's fine.
Perfectly
Thanks.
said. That was nice.
Makes me feel good. I really like podcasting with you guys. Made me feel like a good person. What is the best moon phase to perform rituals on?
Obviously full or at least either
Full
full
or half?
or empty. I can't
Full or
remember.
empty?
Yeah.
I've
What
never
about a
heard
blue
someone
moon?
call a moon an empty.
I couldn't think of the actual word for no moon. So I was like, man,
Empty moon.
empty moon. The sky's empty. You're good. Blue moon would be good too, I'm betting.
How often is a blue moon?
I think it's once a year.
Okay.
I think it's when you have 2 full moons in the same month.
Okay.
Ooh, blood moon.
Yeah, there you go. Blood
Definitely
moon.
blood moon. We
And
had
then
one of those last year.
Whatever the moon's on for Halloween, or it's the night before Halloween where they have all the tricks. So do that. What is the Book of Shadows?
Well, the Book of Counted Shadows is a book from the Terry Goodkind universe of the Seeker, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know about the Book of Shadows. It sounds like a ninja clan.
If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Exactly.
Next question.
Did I go too geek on you for that?
No, I
didn't
didn't
know
get
it,
it.
yeah.
I didn't get the reference. It's
Oh,
fine.
Legend of the Seeker was a decent TV show and an excellent book series. Well,
Okay.
actually, no, it's the first Wizard's First Rule is I think the series.
The book series.
It sounds like a Disney Channel show. Wizard's First Rule.
No.
Is that like about wizards surfing?
Hell
I
yeah.
wish.
Hang time with
wish.
the wizards. Will I be able to stop or quit witchcraft when I'm not interested anymore?
Yes.
First off, you shouldn't be like that and doubting yourself. You should be fully commit to things. As an improviser, we have to yes and fully commit to things regardless of what is going on. And I feel like if you're already having this trepidation, you shouldn't even be a witch. So go be an accountant clerk somewhere at a gas station because you don't deserve your witch's powers.
I don't know. I'm from that. I'm hearing the oh my, what if I've gone the wrong path and now
What
I'm
if
dark.
they killed someone?
What-
Maybe there's an
basically-
underlying thing.
Basically, they're sitting there in the Star Wars universe going, I could be a Jedi. Oh shit, I'm a Sith now.
Oh, fuck.
Can I turn this off? Can I
Yeah.
turn this off, please?
Okay, fair enough.
Can I turn this off? And
All
the
right,
answer is yes.
let's like prequel talk a little bit.
Okay.
They went over the whole thing that Dooku was a Jedi and then wasn't anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's the guy that has Jedi powers and stuff. Like,
He's like a light
why
switch.
isn't that more of like a thing? Like, why aren't people like, well, this guy can cast all this magic, and we're worried about Siths or whatever. Man, we should maybe look into this guy.
They're bored.
Basically.
They're like, I don't really
I
care.
mean, there's
He's
different
old.
stuff. I mean, we're going to see in, I think, The Last Jedi that there are different things than just Jedi and Sith. They're polar opposites, those two. But there's an in between of like gray something or other. I can't remember.
Well, we've never shown it, so I'd love to see more of that stuff. What was Dooku up to when he's like, I don't want to be a Jedi anymore. I just want to work at a restaurant and make the plates float. Like, I don't know what he's doing with his time.
He sat there. He's like, you know what?
He was a royal chef.
I'm going to counsel people. Yeah. You need help. You need figuring out some stuff.
I'm going to put this chair backwards. I'm going to sit on it, and we're going to talk real quick because I'm Count Dooku.
What's happening?
Yeah. I don't know any person who is a witch. What should I do? Forums, message boards, maybe a Craigslist ad. I'm pretty sure I've seen a witch Craigslist ad before.
Well, the bigger concern I would say for that is that I know from the book series that I'm referencing most of my stuff from right now that wizards and witches have problems with technology, and they'll flummox basically with anything that's made after World War II. So
why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why don't they use technology to make their magic better? Like, why don't they have like high-tech smart wands?
Yeah.
Mostly because anything that's basically electronic in the book. I'm referencing the Dresden Files. I should say that off the bat. I'm referencing the Dresden Files.
I wanted to like those books. I read 4 of them. I just couldn't. I didn't like.
Read book 7. Those books. I read 4 of them.
Read book 7. No. Read Turncoat. Trust me. You'll sit there and be like, all right, game on. Let's play.
I don't like his writing styles. He just like took weird tangents in the middle of shit happening, and that bugged me.
It happens.
I just feel like he had good ideas, but didn't know how to pace. And so it was like...
He's gotten much better at that. Okay, I'll agree. The first ones were a little harder to get through. But I think I actually make a read-through every year or so now. Just like, all right, I haven't dramatically increased my book stock, so now we'll read through the stuff I've already read again. Yay. But no, in that series, they had problems with technology. Before they spoiled milk. Before that, they had blemishes on their face. It was like...
Gross.
For some reason, there's always something that screws with it. Their magic affects something. So that's another reason why they can't be on camera.
Okay, fair enough.
So in case she's having issues, a camera might be on her.
I have 2 more questions. Do I need a cat to be a witch? Yep, definitely, without a doubt.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't have to be black though. That's the
no. It could just be like a Siamese cat or like one of those the hairless cats.
They work really well for witches. Actually,
yeah, they do. And then my last question is, why can't we have magic powers like on Charmed?
Well, you're not one of the charmed ones, Dick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's literally the point of that show.
Yeah.
They're the charmed ones.
Jesus. Okay, that's been our WikiHow segment, folks. I want to talk about my problem real quick before you fall asleep in front of me. My problem for this episode is city-based identity.
You never told me what your problem was for this week. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I emailed you.
Okay.
Or I texted you.
Out of curiosity, does this city-based identity have anything to do with Market District or Heinen's? Because that's where you can get that bearded booch. Threw it right in.
Hell yeah, boom.
Threw it right in.
I wish I had an air horn app. I do, but I don't want to use it right now.
I don't either.
And I'll just air horn it up. So city-based identity, we're all Clevelanders, right?
Yeah.
We understand this. It's fun. That's a small drone up there.
Yeah, I'm noticing it now.
Yeah, we flew it up there. We haven't moved it because it's beautiful.
It is.
So I have a problem with city-based identity because I feel like every week a new Cleveland t-shirt shop pops up and everyone's wearing Cleveland t-shirts and they're super proud of being from Cleveland.
You did tell me this problem. You told me it as a different thing though. You said Cleveland Clothing Company.
Oh, yeah. So I have a huge problem with this because I feel like it's a good thing to be proud of where you're from, but only to a certain extent, and then you become an annoying prick. And I feel like with all these t-shirt shops, there's literally one that opened up. We can walk there in 2 minutes on that street over there.
Which one?
New, on
not the street. I mean, the company.
I don't even know what it's fucking called.
Okay.
It's new. It just opened up by. I don't want to say it just in case someone finds me and hugs me. I just don't like. I don't like this whole thing. And like Edgewater has that Cleveland sign that everyone takes pictures with. It's like, I get it. You're from Cleveland. Like, if that's all you have your life is based on, like, you need to do something with your life. Yeah, exactly. Make something, be a part of something. But, like, the other day, I literally saw someone walk down the street and they had a shirt that said Pittsburgh against the world. So it's like, we're not special, guys. Like, we need to calm down a little bit. Like, Cleveland or bust, Cleveland or die stuff, like, makes me so mad. Yeah. There are so many Cleveland t-shirt shops. Holy shit. There are Let me just Cleveland Clothing Company, Uptown, Fresh Brewed Tees, only in Cleveland, organic clothing, Daffy Dance t-shirt stuff, Cleveland Browns Pro Shop, just to name a few.
Snakes and Aces?
Yes.
I know
them.
Best part is I know a few of these people you're talking about.
Only in Cleveland, Geiger's, in the 216, We Bleed Ohio, which makes me want to vomit forever.
Actually, it makes me want to help them.
Why?
Bleed.
That's fine. That'd be great.
Sorry, the We Bleed Ohio, it's sitting there going like, let's see.
I want some more Ohio.
I want give me all the Ohio.
Let's see how this goes. Really? Great
So
goal?
to a certain extent, I agree with you.
Yes.
But you can choose to live here.
That's true.
So it goes a little over the top. I almost dislike more people celebrating things they had absolutely no control over.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too much with this. I might touch on like race issues or whatever. But let's just say like I'm 5'10". I fucking love being 5'10". It's the best. Everyone who's like I did nothing to do that. Like that just happened.
Yeah, it's like you just live in Cleveland. Like you didn't help build the city. Like you just wore a fucking
so
shirt.
for people like me, it's just like I was born here.
Yeah.
I could go somewhere else. So I guess I have that over my last example. But the fact is I
true.
haven't. Like,
yeah.
So
I like it here. I think it's fine. I don't have a T-shirt like that says like, oh my god, if you're not Cleveland, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I'm gonna kill your kids. Like people get too rabid.
I'm looking forward to one of them just being like, we're from Cleveland. Okay.
Yeah.
I bought this shirt to put my money back in Cleveland's economy. I would buy the shit
I'd actually
out of
buy
that
that
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah.
I would buy that shirt.
There's also there is a shop that I like to go to called Canopy, which is kind of like they do like art installations and stuff like that, and they have clothing there, and they have this one artist who does all these shirts and sweatshirts that say keep Cleveland shitty. And I'm like, well, that's kind of funny because that goes in a different direction, but also I feel like it's going to turn into too ironic shit. And I'm just like, all right, I feel like people could just do a little better and not wear all these fucking Cleveland shirts. I hate them. They look tacky.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a tourist in your own fucking town.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Like, once again, like, if you wear a T-shirt here and there, I mean, you have a Hingetown T-shirt.
Yeah, but
it looks nice.
I also worked the event. So.
Exactly. Well,
it's
different.
But it also isn't like a
him.
cheesy ass
No,
catchphrase.
It's a cool.
It's a
date
shirt
and what
for
it
an
was.
event that happened.
Yeah. The whole like.
So this is why I'm
Cleveland or
gonna
die.
half agree with you.
That's fine.
Because I like the local business thing. I like buying clothes that were made here in Cleveland.
I
but
agree.
I also hate in your face bullshit T-shirts.
Yes.
Like, especially like Cleveland oriented, and the other one I hate is that keep calm and do something. Like all of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically like I feel like Hot Topic definitely started that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like silence is golden, but duct tape is silver. It's like you don't need to have a sentence on your shirt. It's fine. We get it. I do like the local aspect. I have to agree with you on that. I would walk into one of these stores and they just had a plain T-shirt. They had a nice plain T-shirt, and I would really enjoy it.
Or just if they there's like Snakes and Aces actually has 3 T-shirts I really like.
Yeah.
But I think they need to do another color. Instead of having the 2 color, I think they need to go 3 color print.
Yeah.
And it's like one that's a hand, a heart, and another. One's a hand, one that's a heart, and one that's a brain. And it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Because I saw the poster and it was beautiful, very
Yeah.
well done, but everything that sells is mostly like the local Cleveland stuff. And I'm sitting
know.
there going like, I would buy the shit out of this if you just one more
Did it
color.
right. Yeah.
What color do you want it in?
I want the what's on the poster. Because literally it was gray, gold, and something else on a black shirt.
Yeah.
Was what it was. But I'm sitting there going like, all right, well you just have the gray and red.
Yeah.
Give me the gold.
Gotcha.
Because each one was different.
Yeah.
But it was like, I mean, in different in
composition.
colors and so on.
Yeah.
But they've got a phenomenal artist named Hannah that works with them that is disgustingly good at making stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some of her other work. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I'd like just sit there and be like,
what do you
make some
doing?
other stuff, please.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like your stuff.
Yeah.
But take Cleveland out of it.
Yeah.
Because then you're only selling to Cleveland.
Exactly.
Or people that are fans of Cleveland.
Local, one of my favorite sayings, local jokes get you local work.
Yep.
And that's local clothing gets you local money, and that's it. And for branding, and I get it because it's like that's a very popular thing right now. Like we won the World Series. I mean, we won the NBA thing last year.
Yeah, we
And
won 3 World Series in the last year and a half. Yeah.
That's fine. It's okay. It happens.
We won 2 last year. It was a good year for us.
It was
good.
excellent.
It was weird. I don't know how we pulled it off, but we did.
I think it was Sandy Alomar returning to be catcher and Omar Vizquel coming back as a shortstop. I think that really was what put it right.
And then
over
like
the
Jim
edge.
Tomey showed up.
and-
That's the only person I know.
Tommy grabbed his crotch. Ken Lofton just started
Lofton,
running around
Manny
the bases.
Ramirez.
Yeah.
Oh, Manny was all good.
I like it.
Albert Bell didn't show back up. It was odd.
It was weird. He was busy that day.
Yeah.
Actually, he was the umpire.
Whoa.
Knew it.
No,
Spoiler.
He was there.
He had the mask on the whole time.
Oral
God
Hershiser
damn
was
it.
just there, waving at people for
I
no
don't know
reason.
that person.
Yeah,
I knew
well-
everyone else.
Oh, Oral
We're
Hershiser.
getting there. That's
Paul
one of the most sports
Ossenbacher.
we talked in a while. But yeah, I just feel like it also ruins creativity for these kind of shops because they're not expanding what their reach is, and they can make cool designs like Hannah can, but they know what sells, and that's the market. And I get that you're a company, but like you're only selling Cleveland t-shirts, so like when is this gonna bust? And like when it like I don't know. I'd feel shitty if all my shit was just Cleveland shirts. Like I feel like you won't be creative like that. Like everything has to be Cleveland. Like fuck that. Make something cool.
It's like a market.
Put a skull on it.
We're in Cleveland. You buy a
That's
shirt.
true.
This is Cleveland on
And
it.
I get it, and that's fine. I just feel like I see too. It makes me sound like an old person.
Yes.
And I feel like
your,
I'm off
your
my
lawn's
rocker.
being
And that's fine.
trespassed upon.
Exactly. And I just like I just want to see people like have pride, but to a certain extent, it annoys me. I guess.
Well, there is like I wouldn't mind when it's like Cleveland or just like a location but yeah, there are those ones that like. That person's wearing their personality on the outside because they don't have one on the inside.
It's like you lack a personality. So, and that's what it is, the city-based identity. Like you don't have anything else to grab onto because you just go home and watch Netflix and then maybe go out to a bar. Like you're not for something only but for Cleveland because it's here and available to you. And I don't like that. I feel like people could do better with themselves.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I want them to do better.
And the best part is there's local companies that don't rely on the Cleveland identity.
Exactly.
Like you've got like Back Attack Snacks, which yes, they're the provider of snack. They're the official snack provider for the Cleveland Indians, but they also are sitting there going like, yeah, we love Cleveland. Don't get me wrong, but we want to be national, not just that. And they've got the goods to do that, and they're not going. We're all Cleveland. No.
Yeah.
We're national, baby.
Exactly. You want to expand your business. I feel like the local aspect and corner of that is only going to go so far. It's gonna hit this bubble burst, and everyone's gonna just throw out all these fucking t-shirts at a certain point. So I'm sure if LeBron James leaves, we're gonna have a different shift in these t-shirts all of a sudden. So I don't know.
That's an aspect I didn't consider, but there's probably some truth in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
when he came
lot
back,
of
everyone got
Cleveland
fucking
pride
psyched.
Is LeBron James
that we have maybe the best person in the world at a thing.
Yeah, just straight dunking on fools.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my rant.
Yeah.
I apologize.
So I think a sense of community is a good thing.
I
I don't
agree.
know if this is
But a
building
different
one,
part of
though.
the community would be like maybe like a local garden or like a startup company
Yeah, you're not
or
wrong.
like charity work. So I feel
a
like
lot of these are startup companies though.
like
This is
like
true.
a local production company that should grow.
boom, Geek Eclectic,
Boom, there it is.
boom, dab it out.
I don't. What's dabbing?
That's fine. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. It's just
You know
Gotcha.
what
I'm
dabbing
extremely
is.
no. I'm
You
actually
know.
extremely uncool. Someone actually told me what what was it? YOLO is, and I
Oh,
didn't
you're
care.
like 2 years behind, my friend.
I'm glad.
It's
I
fun.
read more books.
That
than I
was
do
actually
TV.
something YOLO, like you only live once.
Yeah.
It was that's kind of inspiring. You should, but people always used it when they were doing something stupid. That's
Yeah.
like no.
No,
Hey, you
Hey.
you only die once.
that is true. Unless you have a witch friend. All right.
Callback.
Yeah, exactly. Bam. Nailed it. Full circle. All right, we're going to end the show. But first, we are going to go over our happy endings. Nick, I need you to grab that bag for me real quick.
Gotcha.
In the bag.
Am I reading for someone else, or is this me? Because
This
if
is-
it's me, I'd like to go second at least.
No. You get to do this all by yourself, but we get to help. So basically, our friend
Yes.
James wrote a bunch of problems on these things, and we had to make a silver lining of one of these problems.
Oh, spinning.
Yes.
I can spin.
Yeah.
We got
so we're
this.
gonna
Oh,
spin it,
I think I
and
might have
normally
two.
they end up being part of a story in his life. So yes. So if you wouldn't mind reading us what the happy ending is for this episode, good sir.
Sure. Let's see what this is, and hopefully I don't have two like I think I
It's
do,
a
but I
whole
don't.
sentence. Also, I got him a little drunk while we were doing these. So
Yeah, I'm noticing from the handwriting that
yeah.
it's good, but it's not cognizant right there.
Okay.
Burning the roof of your mouth.
Burning the roof of your mouth.
Why that piece of paper is like 8 inches long?
And
Yeah.
it just
Why do you
says
think I
burning
grabbed
the roof
it?
of your mouth?
Why do
Yeah.
you think I grabbed it? I was like, this is the
No,
longest
no,
one.
but I
It's
meant
gonna be-
like And all it has on it is burning the roof of your mouth. James has had ones that were like full sentences.
We had
the
one
best
that was
part
like 3 sentences
it starts on the upper line and it's torn into it. It's a beautiful one. I'm not gonna lie. I say frame it.
I'm keeping
frame
that
it.
one for sure.
So
frame it right there.
Hell yeah.
Like
not the whole thing, just like in the corner.
Just the corner.
Bottom at the bottom of the frame, outside the picture, just on the
By
actual
the boat? Yeah.
on the mounting. Oh no, on the mounting.
On the mounting, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's a subreddit from like The Walking Dead. It was said like don't open dead inside, but it was written wrong where it was like don't dead open inside.
Yeah.
And this James's thing is one of those because of your mouth burning the roof is how you should read this.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna take a different swing at this one instead.
I'm gonna try this up. So why would burning the roof of your mouth be a good thing?
Well, mostly frostbite, I'd think. Honestly. If you're experiencing extreme frostbite.
You're thinking of brain freeze.
No, I'm talking frostbite.
Frostbite, like
literal
so
frostbite.
Your fingers are falling off.
Oh no, but oddly enough, localized only to the roof of your mouth.
That's weird.
At that point, you're now kind of counteracting, not in a good way, but you're counteracting it.
But also, the burning the roof of your mouth means that you still have feeling up there, so that's good. That's kind of makes me warm inside.
Ish.
Because normally I don't have feeling
inside.
In the inside. So that
I feel like saying that you're alive is a cop out for all these happy endings. Like, well, at least you're alive.
At least you're alive. How about it? Normally, if I burn the roof of my mouth, I'm probably not going to eat that item. And it makes
really.
I lower
weight loss. Oh, it hurts to eat.
Content. It hurts to eat. Why does it hurt to eat me?
No, I best I better do all my meal form as milkshakes.
Exactly. Hey, we try something new and move on. It's like a subconscious kind of thing. Like, this hurt me. Why would I want the thing that hurts me? Like,
I'm looking at a different angle. I'm saying, burn the roof of your mouth, soldier through that, son.
Okay.
Go through it. Finish. Okay. Maybe wait a minute or two, but finish the damn thing.
Yeah, I would assume this is normally off of pizza that normally burns the roof of your mouth.
Always freaking frozen pizza.
It's like the French bread frozen pizza.
No, I don't do that one.
Oh, you don't do that?
One. I know what you're talking about. I used to have those in grade school, and I love them. And I don't know why I realized that I'm an adult and I could buy them for myself.
Yeah,
I should probably go do
that. I know what you're doing.
I'm an adult. I'm allowed to.
I can buy the French breads. Well, that's perfect. Well, I think any more closing remarks on burning the roof of your mouth, good sirs?
No,
I don't. It usually just pisses me off, and I then want to defeat the meal.
Yeah, I like. So so you're saying that you will finish the meal regardless of
at
the
that
pain
point, yes.
tolerance. Holy
no,
shit,
I'll wait a
like
minute or so. I mean, I'll wait. I'll sit
Yeah.
there. I'll act like I'll act like I'm doing something when I'm sitting there going like, 35 seconds should be about enough.
I can feel the skin being removed from the roof of my mouth.
It should be fine.
I feel like this is happening to me more where I just like, okay, pizza comes out. I think I wait the amount of time I eat it and it's fine. And then later I realize I have burned the roof of my mouth. But I'm like,
because it's so delicious.
I don't know. It's like it's never bad, but it's like,
it's
oh wow, the top of my mouth is burnt. Like
that is a hell of a delay. Like
yeah.
I want to know how you feel things at this point.
Yeah.
Normally in real time.
Throw this away, but this is completely like, you know what? I'm going to shoot my hand an hour and a half from now. It'll hurt.
He's going to be driving home and he's going to laugh at a joke that I told earlier today.
I'm going
to. It's going to be fine. But the joke's on him because I didn't say anything funny this podcast. Nick, let's talk about your podcast. When it's available, how can people find it? Let's chit-chat.
Well, basically, you can find all of our stuff on any podcast network, pretty much.
Cool.
iTunes, The Satchel, Google Play. I think we're going on to Stitcher right now, but I have to figure out Stitcher a little bit better.
Yes.
You can catch us weekly. There's occasions that we do not record in a week, but we usually let people know.
Cool.
Yeah. We're on Twitch, Twitter. We game. We do pretty much anything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything
YouTube, everything.
Anything else you like to plug?
Well, there is a production company in Cleveland that's got all the goods.
Cool.
We just actually did a few local companies' logos. We're doing a couple of commercials. Mm-hmm. And we do photography and stuff. It's
awesome.
Fun.
Awesome.
I'd like for that to take off more so I can put more money into other things. But
I like it. We'll talk. I could use some freelance work.
I've got that.
James, what are you liking this week?
I'm kind of digging this kombucha the more I drink it.
Do you? I'm gonna fucking buy some. God damn it.
And both of you, it is the bearded booch.
The bearded
You
booch.
both have beards. It feels right.
It does. You need glasses though. I'll let you borrow some of mine because there's glasses on the thing.
Oh, I
Turn
get
around. Turn around. There you go.
I get it.
That's basically just the guy who actually makes it.
Do you like the kombucha? Anything else that you're digging this week?
I don't really think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. For me, I am.
Other than the kombucha, my week has sucked.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's been a pretty normal week.
Pretty normal week.
I haven't been doing anything new. I'm still slowly trudging through Hollow Knight.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't have
that is
anything
true.
to plug.
We're playing catch up. For me, Something Dada is playing all through this year. I just got on their improv team. I'm currently on their rehearsal team. So maybe you'll see me on stage soon at the Lakewood Beck Center. I recommend. They pretty much play almost every Saturday. They're a short-form improv team. Highly recommend them because I'm on them, but also they're great.
That's good recommendation reasons.
Yes. And then today I'm going to be actually editing some new songs for the album, Try Harder, which will be out hopefully by the end of the year if schedule permits. I don't have anything else going on right now, but you can find me at Mayor Wertz and all my stuff. As always, this has been the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle. I'm Kyle.
And I'm 90% bacteria.
Have a good day.